Roger Goodell scared of Jon Gruden. No one likes indictment, and when it involves the NFL, it's another ballgame entirely. Today, we will reveal all you need to know about why Roger Goodell is scared of Jon Gruden. So, this video will be exciting. Stay tuned, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. After the NFL had issued legal motions against Jon Gruden, he resigned from his job as a coach, and one would assume all was over and he would allow the matter to die while he sought appointment elsewhere. But no, Jon ignited the issue when he sued the NFL in return. Eventually, Jon won the two important battles in his civil suit against the NFL, as a judge in Clark County, Nevada, denied two of the league's legal motions against Jon. One of the rulings was to dismiss the lawsuit outright, and the other one is to compel a closed-door arbitration. Keep watching to find out more. So, a quick one on Jon Gruden's profile. The 53-year-old John David Gruden is a former American football coach who served as head coach in the National Football League, N.F.L, for as long as 15 seasons. He worked with the Raiders as head coach from 1998 to 2001, where he won 2 division titles and made an AFC Championship game appearance. Subsequently, trading happened, and Gruden ended up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2002, whom he successfully led to their first Super Bowl title in Super Bowl 37 the same season, serving as the youngest head coach at age 39. He served as Tampa Bay's head coach through 2008, setting the franchise record for wins. After being fired from the Buccaneers, he then proceeded to feature as an analyst for ESPN's Monday Night Football broadcasts from 2009 to 2017 seasons. Again in 2018, Gruden returned to the Raiders as their head coach and led them until his resignation. This is not the whole story. It will get even crazier. Keep watching. Don't you wonder about his reason for resignation? Jon Gruden stepped down as coach of the Las Vegas Raiders football team a few hours after the New York Times exposed emails in which he had casually and frequently unleashed misogynistic and homophobic language in the space of 2011 to 2018 to degrade people around the game and to mock some of the league's significant changes. He goes forward to denounce the emergence of women as referees, condemning the drafting of a gay player and the tolerance of players, according to emails reviewed by the Times. Gruden's messages were sent to Bruce Allen, the former president of the Washington football team, and others while working for ESPN as a color analyst during Monday Night Football. In the emails, Gruden calls the league's commissioner, Roger Goodell, a faggot and a clueless anti-football pussy, and said that Goodell should not have pressured Jeff Fisher, the then coach of the Rams, to draft queers in reference to Michael Sam, a gay player who was chosen by the team in 2014, in other emails during a 7-year period that ended in early 2018. Gruden also criticized President Barack Obama during his re-election campaign in 2012, as well as then Vice President Joseph R. Biden, whom Gruden called a nervous, clueless pussy. He used similar words to describe Goodell. Gruden told ESPN that the league was reviewing emails in which he criticized Goodell and explained that he had been upset about the team owner's lockout of the players in 2011 when some of the emails in question were written. Gruden said that in an interview that he had used an expletive to refer to Goodell, and that he did so because he disapproved of Goodell's emphasis on safety, which he believed was scaring parents into steering their sons away from football. In his words on Twitter, released by the team, he says, "I have resigned as head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. I love the Raiders and don't want to be a distraction. Thank you to all the players, coaches, staff, and fans of Raider Nation. I'm sorry, I never meant to hurt anyone." Meanwhile, the owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, Mark Davies, said in a statement that he had accepted the resignation. Following Jon's departure, Rich Bisaccia, the Raiders' special teams coordinator, was elevated to interim head coach, the team said. You will not believe what happened next. The league has advanced to investigate Gruden based on another email he wrote to Allen in 2011, in which he used racist terms to describe Smith, the executive director of the NFL Players Union, who is black. Now, Gruden has bitten more than he can chew. Do you all remember the Black Lives Matters recently? Any case that has to do with racism won't be taken with levity. Gruden's emails to Allen, who was fired by the Washington football team at the end of 2019, were reviewed as part of an NFL investigation of workplace misconduct within the franchise that ended this summer. In June, the NFL congratulated Nassib after becoming the first active NFL player to declare he is gay publicly. Goodell said that he was proud of Carl for courageously sharing his truth today. Representation matters. Allen and Gruden also mocked Caitlyn Jenner, who received an award from ESPN in 2015 after she transitioned. Subsequently, Gruden filed a lawsuit in November 2021, a month after the New York Times' report on emails in which he had made homophobic and misogynistic remarks, which led to his resignation from his position as head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. In his suit, Gruden claimed that the league and Commissioner Roger Goodell intentionally leaked the emails and sought to destroy his career and reputation through a malicious and orchestrated campaign. Ruling on the case, Judge Nancy Alf of District Court in Clark County heard arguments from both sides while Gruden looked on in the courtroom. She ruled that the defendants' arguments did not meet the high bar in Nevada for the case to be outrightly dismissed. She also overturned the NFL's motion to move the case to arbitration. In defense, the NFL argued that the league's constitution calls for any employee dispute involving conduct the commissioner deems detrimental to the league be sent to arbitration, and there was no doubt that Gruden's emails met that definition. But in her decision, Judge Elf said the detrimental conduct the league referred to did not occur during the time Gruden was under contract with the Raiders. Meanwhile, Gruden has not denied sending the disparaging emails to Bruce Allen, the former Washington Commanders team president, and others. They were collected as part of the league's investigation into the workplace culture at the Washington Commanders. In his suit, he alleged that Goodell and the NFL intentionally leaked the emails to create a distraction from the criticism of their handling of the Washington investigation. Judge Alf's ruling means that, for now, Gruden's claims will remain in open court as both sides enter a potentially revealing discovery process that the NFL has tried to avoid during labor disputes. The practical impact of Gruden's lawsuit goes beyond winning and losing. We all know that often the discovery opens up the possibility of embarrassment among the party whose documents and information are being discovered. Even though there is no certainty that the Gruden case will make it to the discovery stage. However, experts believe that the NFL will likely try to get the lawsuit thrown out right away or move to federal court where judges can be more scrutinized. Should those efforts fail, however, Gruden's lawyers could ask the league to turn over relevant evidence, including the other 650,000 emails. I think the NFL, if they get to that place, will have some parameters. What those parameters are, I'm not sure, but generally speaking, discovery is a very broad process. Whether or not this back and forth will lead to the seemingly impending discovery, no one can say. But what I know for sure is that this will be quite a ride. Plus, it doesn't appear like the dust is settling anytime soon. That will be all for today. For more exciting videos, like and subscribe to this channel.